Yo, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy, His Will, and we back with the Peace and Mohair Grease podcast. Now, this is the first live. Excuse the camera, but we're gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on stuff, getting it ready and everything, and we're gonna get it cracking. Eventually. So we just gotta grow, y'all. If y'all coming through from the um, if you're coming over from my other channel, the His Will official channel or His Will OA, doing a lot of reaction videos and stuff. But they're cracking down on the reaction videos a lot. So, trying to mix it up and do something different. I really want to push this podcast. I want to have y'all on here. I really do want to have y'all on here. So if you guys actually want to be on the podcast, then you guys can hit me up. Um y'all can leave me a message on, at 916-281-9155. And you guys can leave a message, leave the email somewhere. I can send you a link and all that. You know what I'm saying? So just holler at me. Um, so that way we can get it all, cracking and stuff. But anywho, let's get to what we really wanted to do. Let me take these off for a second. All right. So let's get to what we really wanted to talk about here. So we're going to be talking about Black Summer. Now, Black Summer is one of Netflix's hottest shows. I say shows. It's a zombie flick, and I love zombie movies and flicks and stuff. But this particular Black Summer is a very interesting, very well put together series. And one of the things that really intrigued me is, especially in season 2, some of the camera work. Just the camera work was amazing. It was almost like a guerrilla style, and you would see like it's all over the place, like you follow the camera and stuff. But the way they did it, it was cool. It was good the way they did it. I mean, the camera was in and out and all around and all kind of stuff. Um, so um and then just to see that, it's you're right there, like first person, like you're playing a video game and you follow the person, everything. Now, season 1 was excellent, the excellent introduction. And I'm gonna have to say they're gonna have to have a season 3, because that's just gonna have to do it. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna have to do it. Season 3 is just gonna have to happen. But season 1, if I can remember, it's been a while since I've seen it. Season 1, basically it was a lot going on. You got the zombies breakout. Now, these type of zombies, these are the ones where you turn as soon as you get bit, you get killed or whatever. So if you get shot, moments later, you start turning into a zombie. So, the normal stuff, whatever, flu stuff, breakout, blah, 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 all that stuff happens. And then here you have all this stuff happening. But let's just talk about, this is get into season 2 starting off. Now, season 2 starts off with action. So it's crazy. One of the things that's crazy is you don't want to get too attached. You don't want to get too attached to characters, because once you get too attached to characters, it's like boom, in a heartbeat, something happens. It's just wild. So we starting off, the dude's coming. He's driving, and no, it starts off with him sneaking in, and he's trying to sneak some gas, and he sees over, like I say, about maybe 100 yards away, there's a zombie. And what they usually just be staring, but when they hear a noise, they'll relentlessly go after you. And zombie one-on-one, shoot them in the head. You can't be doing body shots with these cats and fighting them. They're relentless. You know what they're like? World War Z. Those and 28 days, just relentless, just going after you. Like you have to, boy, they be own it. When I tell you, it's really scary, but it's not overdone. The zombie flick, the zombie the seasons, they're not overdone. So you can actually, some stuff be too gory, be cheesy, be looking all weird, and sometimes you just do too much. And this is not one of those things. It gives you just enough. You can you because it takes you through emotions. You get attached to the character, like, oh, they get a breathing room. Get attached to the characters. They get some breathing room to where, okay, get a breath or do something. Oh man. So in the beginning, this one just starts. It starts off hit you with action because he doing that right, trying to get gas. He siphons from a car, spits it out. Because anytime somebody siphon, they always get gas in their mouth. Every time on every movie, and probably in real life, it would probably happen too. Because you're sucking it out. So I mean, it's gonna happen. So what happens is he gets the gas. Okay, so then he goes over to the car that he was driving. It's like an old Mercedes Benz. So the he makes some noise, and being clumsy or something. Then here you go, turns around, boom, zombie guy's coming after you. Now he's running and he's trying to fill up the gas tank, pouring or whatever he had. Now the gas tank was going into like it was an old Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket. So he was putting the gas was going straight into that. And so when he does that, he had a funnel and everything ready for the other car. So he pours the gas in there, boom, gets you ready. So he's driving, gets away from the zombie or whatever. Driving, he sees a girl. Wait, I need some help, help, whatever. And like I know, like we know, that's avid movie watchers, movie buffs, especially zombie movies and apocalyptic type situations. That it's always a setup. The random people be hanging out. If you see any little girls just standing in the street staring, no, don't go after that. Don't go up in there trying to save. You keep it on. You got to keep it pushing. You feel me? And so, um, of course, she's crying and stuff. He stops. She gets in the car. She's like, "Oh, thank you," hugging him. Unlocks the driver's door. The dude she was running with or whatever opens the door. Boom! Immediately just shoots him in the head. Like didn't pistol whip him or anything. Just shoot him in the head. Right? Pulls him out, throw him on the floor. They hop in the car. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? And so they, argue a little bit. They driving. This dude don't get more than 2 or 3 minutes, not even that, a minute and a half up the road. They crash. They got to get out the car and run because he runs all up into some other car, and car's all disabled, and they out there running after him. And soon the dude he just shot is relentlessly going after this dude now. He's running. And he gets on the good foot. He's out the door. He ready to holler at homeboy that shot him. And part of me, I was low-key like, yeah, he deserves that. That was some wrong stuff to do that. You ain't got to be that savage. People would just trick me out how people would turn savage like that in those type of situations instead of trying to help out. Numbers matter when it comes to these zombie apocalypse, but it's always people who's doing the turning the side eye and all that type of stuff. So there will be spoilers, just so y'all know. So if any of y'all were watching, I mean, there's probably 0 people watching, but hey, we gonna keep it moving. Eventually, you guys will catch on and we'll get on and it's all good, but we're just gonna start. We're gonna do what we got to do, right? And so we Um, so here they are. They do that, and what I like about how they do it is they'll have it, and then they'll have like a black screen, and it'll be like kind of like how Zack Snyder did with the Justice League. Um, the Zack Snyder cut, the director's cut, how it will go to a black screen and then it gives you the title of what the next section you're about to go and see. And that's exactly what they were doing in this show. So it kind of gives you some back and forth, some backstory. Then it tells you because they're following different groups of people, and then sometimes they mix and they end up mixing mingling. So you have these different groups of people just trying to survive and doing stuff. And it is one of the things I noticed was it was mostly centered around it was of the Asian community. So which I thought was interesting because they had one of the girl they was some of them were like slaves, like being handcuffed and they taking them around, have them doing all this dirty work. And I'm just like, what? That was interesting. But then you had some of them fighting with the groups and stuff with different ambushes and stuff like that. So, but anywho, back to the dude chasing and running around, boom, 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 trying to get in. He knocks on the door, like, hey, I need some help. Now, mind you, when he crashed, the girl he was with, she booked up. She hit the ground running. And that reminded me of the Train to Busan. That movie was hilarious in the fact that how he reacted, they really got some real reactions because the dude in Train to Busan, he was all about himself. I mean, to a point where I was like, dang, bro, dang, at least help out something. This cat was running over people, closing doors in their face, stomping them out, running, climbing over them, pushing them out the way, pushing them back towards the. I was like, bruh, it was just you don't see that often in zombie. We don't see people that just like actually would do. That's almost like a realistic thing when somebody is scared like that. They don't think twice. They just run because it's all about themselves, right? And so, uh, and so then, um, so she gets out the car. She's out. She's booking. I mean, she was running like she was running a marathon. She was like, and you just see, boom, she takes off. And he running around the building, so he's knocking on the door. Hey, I need some help. I need some help. Come on, come on, come on, help me, help me. And the woman behind is like, nah, go away. She's like, what are you talking about? You wanna? And she did not open that door for homeboy. So he runs around, finds another car, finds a cop car, hops in the cop car, looking around, finds a gun, got some bullets, got some ammo in there. Um, he closes the door, he starts the car, boom, starts up. This dude drives off, boom, boom, boom. He right on him again. The zombie dude, the dude that he killed before, right on him again. Now he's zipping through. No, wait, let me see what happens. He did that. Yeah, he gets the gun. He's zipping around. I think he ends up crashing the police car. So I'm trying to remember, but after he was trying to get in to the little place with the girl, like the little shed or hideout, like a little store or whatever, there was a family and they had an SUV. Um, that's right. They had an SUV, and he runs towards them while they're loading stuff in the back. Hops in the car, uh, hops in the car and do what he do. Um, hops in the car, and he go up in there like they're like, what? They just run. The people that was loading the car, they's like, forget it. We just gonna run. We out. And they just book up. And so they run. He hops in the car. They zipping down the road. Um, and let me see what's going on. Everyone on Cynthia G Live. Oh, okay, cool. That's what's up. Peace and more hair grease to you. See ya. All right, so um, so he drives off, but the dude, he's right back on him. Jumps on the car. He rolling. They driving around trying to do all this stuff. He's going. He's boom, 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 driving like this dude is trying to shake him off, all kind of stuff. Um, ends up going through the town, and then the zombie dude on top of it. So what he does is he drives, boom, crashes into this, like he did in the city, zoom, boom, crashes into the car. The zombie flies off, goes over to the other side, and then what he does is he would and then the screen, and then everything stops, it goes to another story. So the dude gets knocked himself out or doing whatever he had to do. And I think after that, that's when he gets up, walks around the car, sees the police car, hops in it, finds a gun, and he drives off. Um, there's some other stuff. Now, the main character is usually like this mother and her daughter, and they were with a group, um, and they had basically survived this whole time. So you got all these different. I don't want to go into the whole thing. I want y'all to go ahead and watch it, because it's a lot to go through all the seasons, all the episodes and stuff like that. But it was an excellent thing. I'm just going to tell you about, I guess, a couple of the episodes. One of the episodes was where they go back and forth. It was it's like an ambush. Now you always have military or what you call, I guess, mercenary types, former military. They got all the gear and all that type of stuff. They always doing something. It's always a tough guy, and they got their crew, and they just be doing just random stuff. Now, meanwhile, there's an airplane that's always flying in the air, and they drop off stuff. Now, whatever they drop off, when they drop it, it's like food. It's food, first aid supplies, and guns and ammo. And so the people that's happy to be down there, they find them, and then they have a standoff and all this type of stuff. It was just a bunch of the little pod stories like that, and some interesting things was happening. They had, oh my gosh, it's just so many good things. I think you guys just really have to go check that out. I don't want to hold you too long. It's just too much. But the end is very interesting. You have to check it out for yourself. I want y'all to go check it out. I just wanted to come through, stop by. I had to trying to get it back, so every Sunday we'll be here, you guys. Y'all can come and just chop it up with me, and we're gonna try to get everything taken care of and be consistent, and just trying to try to grow the channel and see what's good with it. So, like I always say, y'all, thank you for joining me. Hope y'all come back, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to be on the show again, you can email me. You can hit me up at info@hiswillofficial.com, or you can give me a call at 916-281-9155. You can leave the email. We can chop it up and try to get on the show. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Want to do the interview, interviewing real people. What's up with your life? How's everything going? We want to try to get into it and just make this a fun and entertaining podcast. So I thank you for rocking with me. Even Mateos, Rafael, Negus, Estefanos. I don't know if you're a troll or whatnot, but I appreciate you stopping by. Telling me everyone's on Cynthia G Live. Okay, cool. I'm not, but hey, more power to her. Shout out to her. Y'all head on over there, as he said, everybody over there. So go chop it up and see what she's talking about. But I appreciate you at least coming by and dropping something on there. So I appreciate it for the comment. So like I always say, y'all, it's peace and more hair grease. You dig? Ooh-wee. And I'm out like a sprout. No doubt. Y'all be safe. I'm out. Peace.